What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again with the review of the upcoming Jordan 1 85 Low Metallic Navy. What's going on, everybody in the building, man? Today, guys, we have the review of the upcoming Jordan 1 Low 85, or the Jordan 1 85 Low Metallic Navy. These are set to release on March 9th for a retail price point of $160. And currently, in the secondary market right now, selling for $115. I mean, let me go ahead and call it out, because last time I've done something like that before, some people were pissed off in the comments because I was calling out the size 8.5 and not their big, you know, banana boat feet sizes. So right now 8.5 is 114, 8's 117, 9, 120, 9.5, 123, 10, 119, 10.5, 126, 11, 128, 11.5, 121, 12, 129, 12.5, 130, 13, 165, and a 14, 328. Big boys, y'all gonna have some problems. The last sale, $114. Woo! Yes, $114 on a shoe that has not released yet, and retails $160. I honestly think, and it's obvious, these are being offloaded by stores at this point, right? Jordan Brand's gonna start cracking down on this shit. That's gonna be an issue. That has to be an issue. There was a time when getting sneakers early, you had to pay more money. Remember that? It was like maybe a year or two ago. It was going on for forever. Like, remember, there was a time now. It's funny that I'm saying that. I can imagine talking to Tony D 4 or 5 years ago and saying, hey, Tony, you know how, like, if you want to get something early, you got to spend like hella more money for it, right? And then when it releases, you're probably not going to make all that. Yeah. Now, bro, you could buy shoes early for lower than what you're going to spend at the retail. You can buy an early sneaker for cheaper than if you wait and buy it on the release date. Checkmate. Nike, Jordan Brand, you gotta do something about it, because boy, oh boy, I want to see, man. I know Nike, they're a billion-dollar company. They gonna have to figure something out. They gonna figure something out, and they gotta figure something out. And look, trust me, guys, I'm for the people. I'm not a corporate guy. I'm not like trying to, I'm Tony D, the Illuminati, you know, he trying to make sure Nike win. And like, look, I want Nike to win in its way so it can continue to make dope sneakers. But at the same time, I want to win as a consumer as well. I get it. I don't want to spend $7,000 on shoes, $500 on shoes. If you can get this shoe for less than retail, go for it. But be careful on these secondary apps. Trust me. I more so tell you, hey, if this shoe's going for $115 on a secondary app, if you need it now, do what you got to do. Be careful. Don't get your cranium cracked on these sites, because fakes are floating always, right? But if you can wait, the authorized retailers, they're not going to sell out if the shoe is already going for $115. Wait it out, and then when they put them on sale, get your pair for probably that same price or even cheaper. And it's real. It's 100% real, because it's authorized from the retailer. More than likely going to be good. But with that being said, the Jordan 1 Low 85 getting the treatment. The second 85, the first one being the neutral gray that released last year in October, which actually did very well. Like, they were not that many pairs. It was weird. Those sold out for the most part. And then I remember, like, Soleplay got a couple, they sold out. And then I think Soleplay got a restock and they sold out again. It was kind of weird how that happened. The same exact box, which is like a embossed box. It pops out. You can feel the actual texture of that Nike Air on there, and it has a little bit of shine to it, whereas the rest of the box is more of that matte white, and you got Air Jordan on it. Does it say Air Jordan Low? It just says Air Jordan. It doesn't say like the 85, because on the 85 high boxes, I think it does say that it has that 85 low logo on there. It doesn't have it on here, but on the actual tag, Air Jordan 1 Low 85 is what it states right there, size 8.5, and this is a white/navy white. So yeah, this is actually an OG colorway, just like the other one. The neutral gray was an original, meaning that these came out in 1985, and they got an actual retro of these in, I believe, 2017, 2016. They retroed again. Retail was $130. It was not, though, of course, the 85 treatment. It was just a typical, just a regular Jordan 1 Low version of this one. So kind of like what we saw happen with the neutral gray, because the neutral gray released and then the 85 Low version released, which we got, and the same thing happened with this one. We also have its Big Daddy, which is the high top version that released not that long ago. I don't remember these released, but I got them. These, I got 2016 also. Damn, did these drop the same year as the lows? Like, did they drop the low and the high? This says 2016 on the production date. Let me just look. So yeah, I'm looking, metallic navy. This version dropped, it says June 4th, 2016. And then the low top version, it has a date of March 19th, 2016. So apparently this dropped after the low top version dropped. So I'm wondering, and correct me if I'm wrong, they're dropping an 85, but they're dropping it in the burgundy, right? The red version or whatever. I think they're dropping these too though. I think these are coming back out in 85 also. I mean, 2016, do I think that they need to bring it back? Not really, but I mean, I get it. I don't see anything about the high top right now, at least. Not right now. But who knows, maybe it does come soon. But yeah, 2016, I mean, that was 8 years ago. You know how Jordan Brand is. Every 10 years, they got to hit that recycle button. But this is that, and I just show you to show, you know, the similarities, how well they did with the metallicness and the navy. From my eyes, it's pretty close, pretty spot on. There is definitely like some difference of quality. Like this look, the swoosh is bigger on the 85, and it's a little bit more matte on the 85 version than that regular version. The swoosh is more matte. There's a little bit more of a gloss feature on that on the high top version there compared to the low top. And of course you can see, like I said, the bigger check. So that's that. But overall, it's a classic shoe. You got the big Nike Air on the inside as well. Classic shoe. Definitely a dope shoe. It's crazy that it's going for that low, but hey, to each its own. Hey, more power to y'all at the end of the day, the consumer. You got the Air Jordan Flight on the back, which is also big. It's a big boy on the back there, that Flight logo. And the quality of the leather does live up to the 85, I guess, presence that you can say. It's a very thick textured material, you feel me? Like, obviously when it comes to the 85, it has like a very thicker leather that you can see on that toe box compared to, you know, a regular one. It just seems like it's a little bit thinner, or more thin, I would say, right? But to each his own if it's worth it for you. Me personally, I'm not going to be picking these up because I have that version. I don't really care about low top ones. I'm not a big, I'll be honest, I guess I'm a hype beast when it comes to low top ones. Like, I like the Travises. I like how the Travises are shaped and they look compared to these. I just never really can get in line with it. But when it comes to a Travis, I'll be a hype beast, and I'll call myself a hype beast, and just this whole time, right? Did I just mess y'all up? Y'all probably gonna be like, bro, that bothers me now. But this, you know, at the end of the day, like, it is what it is. I've been doing this for so long now. Like, if I want to be a hype beast, or if I want to buy it because it says Travis Scott on it, I'm just gonna do it, okay? But personally, I do like the low top Travises more than just the typical Air Jordan 1. I don't know if it's honestly a shape or what, man, but it's just something about it. It looks better. I think it's the tongue. I don't know what the hell it is, but it just has a different shape in my opinion. But maybe it's just me. Maybe it's a hype beast in my soul. I don't know. But March 9th, 160. These are 85s, so keep that in mind. Re-releasing an OG colorway. If you're someone that wants to get something like that, get your hands on it, but also pay attention because, as I stated before, these are going for way below retail. Does that mean that you shouldn't buy it? No, it just means pay attention because you might can get it for that low price if you're willing to wait. So keep that in mind. Size-wise, fits like any typical one. I usually go 8.5 as always. I'm pretty true to size for when it comes to ones because they kind of run a little big, if anything. So that's how I run with that at the end of the day. Box, it's typical box. As stated, you got that embossed effect going on, and yeah, 85 low. Love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I'm out. Peace.